What's up, Gorgonites? It's Bree, aka Nerdy, and this is making a YouTube video. You know what? I'm doing it different today. We're gonna do 100% different today. Today, this is the true hard facts about making a YouTube video, or correction, making a YouTube channel. This is very raw, uncut, just pure facts that I'm gonna be delivering to you with a little bit of editing in the background. So, what have I learned? I have learned that obviously making a YouTube channel is pretty interesting. You're gonna edit for hours. You're gonna be sitting here, you think you're coming up with good content, and you know, you may be coming up with good content, it's just not reaching the amount of people you want to reach. And so with that being said, one video that I thought in general that I would make and it was going to be a big hit was the 5 reasons to date a nerd, right? And I was like, alright, this is quality stuff. I laughed at it a couple times, and I can still laugh at it now when I would like go back and watch certain spots. So I was like, you know what, that's a video that I'm going to go ahead and try to promote on Facebook, because Facebook has a promotion area if you have a entertainer page, right? So I had an extra $10. I promoted it for $10 for a span of 7 days, starting from January 1st, ending on January 7th, right? And it was averaging about $1.67 spent a day for sponsored, advertisement. I'm going to show you the results right there in the background. And what I came to learn is that it reached 15,373 people. But the actual people that watched the video were about 300. Correction, not 300. About 3,000. It was roughly there. It was 2,966, right? And that's over a course of 7 days. So that's not bad. Now I know what you're thinking. You probably think that, you probably have so many subscribers now. It worked out well. You probably made at least 50 subscribers. No, I didn't. Actually, only made probably about 10 subscribers in that time, and really no one actually commented on the video. And the video got shared a lot, and it got sent to a lot of different locations, but that was about it. And, that was some good. That was at first I was kind of like, man, that sucks, but it's actually good because when you're done with the campaign that you promote with Facebook, it actually lends you the results, and you can always view the results right after. And so I'll put the picture up for you guys. But yeah, so it shows you how much you spend, the actions, which are pretty much people clicking on it and watching it, and then the paid reach, how much it actually reached in that time that you were paying for it, right? Well, it also allows you to put certain other things in there, like the age, the age range you want to go for, the gender that you want to go for, interest, what people were looking for at that time frame, right? So you can kind of narrow it in. And that's all underneath the actions area. Now, when you go to the people area, it tells you the age range which was clicking or watching your video, and then at the same time it tells you how many times they viewed it, and all that's just like right there. Like, Facebook made it very minimalistic but straight to the point, so that way you can know exactly what you were looking at. Funny enough, the video actually hit more women than it did guys, which is interesting, and it was kind of geared towards women, so I can't really be too surprised about that. But when it says 5 reasons to date a nerd, you think a guy would share it. That's how my mindset was. I was like, all right, guys are gonna love this. They're gonna share it. That's how it's gonna spread. It was actually the opposite. Girls loved it. They are the ones that shared it and had the most comments. So out of the 3,000 people that watched it, 55% of those were actually females, and the other 44% were males. And you can bump that up. It's like 55.1 and then 46.9 if you guys are like, oh, that's not 100%. There you go. There goes your math. You can add that up. So that's how all that came about. Now, one thing also that is interesting about the Facebook campaign and the results that it shows you, it actually shows you the countries that were viewing your content and what countries it had the most effect in. Now this one really surprised me, and it's probably gonna surprise you too. Where do you guys think that I actually had the most views? Was it in the United States? You'd think, right? No, it actually was not in the United States. That was actually the least one I had it in. I had more views in Canada and in Germany than I did in the United States. That is weird. That's I don't know. That it surprised me when I saw it. So in total, I had 59.2% that viewed it in Canada, and I had 29.2% that viewed it in Germany, and then only had 11.6% that viewed it here in the United States. Now it's interesting. I didn't know, one, that Facebook reached out to that many different countries for promotions, and two, it's also interesting because well, it's the United States, so like my subscriber base is here, but it makes me wonder if my subscriber base is bigger inside, or at least for these promotions, or is it bigger or more effective in Canada? And is that where I should be gearing, where my channel should be trying to aim for? Or is it just here in the United States and people just didn't care about the content? These are the questions you got to ask yourself, but you would never really know. So the reason why I'm sharing all this with you guys is because on Facebook, it gives you all that stuff, but at the same time, YouTube gives you your analytics. And if you guys are making videos and want to know this, or you should know this, I'm just going to show you the truth. So you go into your Creator Studio tab, right? You go down and you go into your analytics, right? Your analytics shows you what you need to know, gives you just a base diagram of everything that's going on with your channel and on your page, right? Well, it breaks down into many different categories. So one thing I'm going to look at for here is demographics. And so I went back and I actually tried to confirm which one had the higher viewing point. So on my channel on YouTube, it says that 73% of my viewers are males and the other 26% are females, right? And so you're like, all right, that's very drastic change from, well, it's not really that drastic change, but it kind of is, because 55% were the females that watched my video for that one, and the the other 44% were males that watched the video. But on YouTube, for my general channel, the overall channel, it's more males that view my stuff versus females. So it makes me wonder if one, I should try to start catering more to the female population, which is okay. Trust me, ladies, I love you to pieces. But at the same time, how do I gain more female viewers and maintain my current male viewers, range? So these are just things that I had to try to figure out. So that's what I'm doing all with that. Yeah, that's all I have to working out. So I've been coming with a different plan, and the reason why I'm doing this one for you guys, like I said, I know it's kind of long, I'm sorry, but I just really want you guys to know what's going through my head as I'm creating this channel, what thoughts I'm really thinking. When I make the videos, I make them, one, for myself, because that's entertaining to me. That is the purest, most common phrase that any YouTuber that I've ever watched always says. Don't make it for the money, don't make it for anything else, make it for you, make it for yourself, make it entertaining for yourself. Because as long as you're happy, people are going to pick that up through the camera, and then they're going to want to be happy and enjoy that moment with you. So that's what I'm doing. And at the same time, I'm like, well, if you're enjoying this with me, I want to make sure that I'm catering to you guys, because you guys are my audience. You guys are the people that make me sit there at 12 o'clock in the morning and edit these videos, even though sometimes I just can't stand it. But I do it for you guys. Or when I'm drawing these pictures and I'm frustrated as all hell and I just can't stand it. And then I mess up 4 or 5 times and I put the picture down, you know what, fuck it. But I think back to myself, one, I can't let myself down because I'm trying to push myself and grow. But at the same time, I know you're probably watching the channel and you just want to see it purely, you want to see, either you're watching purely just to see the artwork that I do, which I greatly appreciate, or you're watching it for the humor side, as you get to see me kind of talk about these people that I'm drawing and my actual inflection and reaction with them. And at the same time, you're getting to enjoy great art in the background. So you're getting a double whammy. You're getting humor and you're getting great art. And at the end of the day, that's what I really want. I want you guys to get a laugh, learn something about somebody, and see this great artwork that I'm trying to put out for you. And know that it's hard, but I'm doing it for you guys. I'm doing it the best I can. But if you have any more questions, if you guys want to know, Bree, what exactly did you do? How long did you run it for? What would you recommend for me? Leave a comment down below. Let me know. If you have anybody that's a friend that's making a channel, send them my way. If they have questions, whatever. Let me know. Oh, also, I'll tell you guys something else before I wrap this up, because I always seem to do this at the end of the videos because all the great ideas pop up then. But um, find groups of people to network with. I say it in all the other making a YouTube videos, but this one is true respect. All right, I reached out on Google Communities and reached out to these guys called the Strategers. They're my friends. They're the ones you always see me hanging out with or doing the podcast with, right? From that group, we've gained probably about 6 to 8 new people, right? We actually created a little subgroup on Twitter, and we're called, I actually nicknamed this, I called us the New Tubers, right? So we're the New Tubers. You know, you got the old school YouTubers, but we are the New Tubers. You know, we're going to be that new wave of generation of YouTubers that are out there. And that single-handedly has been probably the greatest driving point / experience that I can ever bestow upon you guys as great information, because it's one thing to be around great people that are making good videos, but it's another thing to be around great people that are making good videos, that are quality people, that really have a passion for making it, even if they're not making any money, and they're just doing it purely because they want to, and they want to grow themselves. And as they're growing, you're going to grow. You know that whole saying, surround yourself with great people or good people? These are my good people, these are what I'm surrounding myself with. And then on top of that, I have I call him my mentor now. I have my mentor, Factual, and you know, he's my good friend. I'm like obviously the noob, and he's like the experienced synth today. But if I have questions, I can shoot him questions, and he gives me feedback, and I bounce ideas off him, and he gives back. But it's cool because he actually sometimes asks me ideas, and I give him feedback. And when you're trying to make something from literally nothing, that right there is like the most genuine, greatest part of any, you know, creator spaz that you could have, because you know, you have that network, you have that community, you have that safety net of ideas and people that will tell you yes, tell you no, you know, all that other stuff. So the reason why I'm bringing this up to you guys, if you do have any friends that are making YouTube videos, or you're making YouTube yourself, or you're about to start off and you just happen to find this page, do that. If you don't do anything else that I said, or if you just want to know more, find the group and work with the group. I mean, even reach out to me. I'm still growing, so I'm not going to be one of those guys who are like, hey, no, I don't want to collab with you. Also, if we can collab, I would love it. But if we can't, you never know. But leave me a question. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know. Share this with your friend if they're doing the same thing and they're having issues. Tell them to message me. I'm no problem responding back to anybody. And yeah, we're just going to be trying to make some good stuff. I was very serious in that one, and I'm not a serious person. So it was different for me. But thank you guys for all the love. I'm about to hit 100 subscribers in less than 2 months of actually taking this kind of serious. And let's enjoy the journey, right? We're going to try to do some amazing things here. But yeah, let's do it. As always, Gorgonites, thanks once again for tuning in and hanging out with your nerdy friend. If you like what you see and you obviously want to come party with me, hit the subscribe button down below, leave a comment, let me know. And as always, guys, I love you. You stay nerdy, and I'll see you guys next week.